Hello, Libras. Hope you all have been doing well. Hope that everyone is having a good new year. Welcome to my platform. I am Divine Spiritual or Spiritual Divine. I communicate with my higher self and channel through the divine. I am an extension of divine, which is God. We all are. Um, Everyone has their own unique gifts. This is my gift, and I've been doing this all my life. I just didn't realize it, but now I'm very deep into it. For those of you, that are new to my channel, I've been doing this. I've been doing cards since about May, and I decided to um, go through multiple spiritual rebirths to get to where I am now. Um, with that being said, scientifically, I am labeled as a star seed. I also do personal readings if you like. I can be contacted at spiritualdivine22@gmail.com. I can also be followed on Facebook at spiritualdivine22. On Facebook, the name of the page is called Divine Spiritual Energy Readings. If you prefer to call instead of an email, I can be reached in the information section is my phone number. If it doesn't show there, just email me. But it should be listed there. It's also listed on my page on Facebook as well. So again, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you have Libra in your Uranus, if you're not sure where you are in your birth chart, you can always go to cafeastrology.com and receive a free birth chart from there. Is there anything else? No, I think that about covers everything. So I'm going to start off with one deck using the Celtic Cross. After that, I'm going to use another deck to go over the Celtic Cross. Um, so this is the Dreamer Tarot's deck that I'm going to use first. And then the second deck is Easy to Learn Tarot cards. And I like to use these cards and show the cards that I'm using, especially for those who are interested in learning how to read cards. This deck really breaks everything down for you. The cards hold a lot of information on each side, as you can see when I held the cards up. But it's all about the messages that Spirit has for you. And at the end, I will go through and I humbly ask you that you listen to the cards at the end. We're going to go over what your angels would like for you to know or work on, what divine energy would like for you to know or work on, your monthly oracle, your monthly affirmation, and that's it. Yeah, because I'm going to do your crystal now. I was going to wait to do your crystal at the end, but I'm going to do your crystal now. So we're going to see what crystal is needed for you for this month, Libras. So again, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you have Libra and Uranus. And I'm also a life coach, meaning that if you are ready to tap into what divine has created you for, what God has created you for, I help you with, how can I explain it? I help you with your communication with divine energy. I help you unleash whatever it is that like you've been created or designed for. Because everybody has multiple gifts, right? So like I said earlier, this gift is mine, and this is also my passion. Also, this allows me to help people, which I love to do, and not feel like something's been taken away from me, if you can relate to that. So, your crystal needed is a peridot, and it says life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Beautiful card. Hold it in the light. So now I'm going to read to you what the peridot can do for you in detail. Okay, so this card is reassurance that the challenges you're experiencing bring you valuable life lessons. Upsetting situations aren't tests, they are experiences that help us learn truths about ourselves and others. If you keep experiencing reoccurring patterns, the key to breaking free from these negative cycles is understanding the lesson they offer you. For instance, a series of negative relationships could be an opportunity for you to look at your levels of self-esteem. Are you settling for a unhealthy relationships because of a feeling that you can't have a healthy partnership? Similar insights can heal negative patterns related to your career, your health, and other life areas. Ask God to reveal the underlying lessons within a troubling situation. Be open to seeing the role you may have played in accepting these terms. The intent is not to blame yourself, but to assume responsibility for your part as a way of empowering you to take charge of the pattern and not allow it to continue, with God's help, of course. So, one second. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to get into your reading. And at the end, like I said, we're going to go into the rest of your other cards. Now, I want you to listen to what your angels, your divine, your oracle, and your monthly affirmation, because even though the reading that I'm about to do carries weight, those cards break everything down that I'm about to lay on this table. Okay? They break them down plus give you more information. To me, I feel those cards are very, very powerful. I draw them for myself weekly. I do my own readings as spirit guides me to see fit. So, with that being said, I think that's everything. Let's go into your reading. Definitely go into your reading and see what's going on with you, Libras. Like I said, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone has come in with a good new year, and your cards are coming out in twos. Hmm. I see that some of you are rejecting help from others. I see that some of you are kind of like doubting yourselves. You're going through some type of emotional turmoil. Um, what's crossing you right now is that doors are opening, which is good, but there's some type of decision that needs to be made, and some of you are not feeling the balance, is what's crossing you. For some of you, I'm showing that, again, there's some type of lack of or decision that needs to be made, something that you're questioning. You're not sure about something, some decision that you need to make. Now, what's crowning you, or some of you right now, or again, your emotions are not stable. What's going on, Libras? What's going on? For some of you, I'm showing that you are currently, or maybe as the month goes on, something that you're feeling weak about, something you're not feeling confident about. For some of you, I'm also seeing that soon in this month that whatever it is, yeah, okay, that's good. Whatever decision that you need to make, you're going to make, but you're going to feel like you're leaving something behind when you make a decision. And I see that you have the courage and the strength to do it. I'm also showing that some of you, again, are feeling weak. I'm seeing that some of you are surrounded by people who are, they're backstabbing you. I see that some of you are hoping to make the right decision, and some of you are hoping for some type of passion to return to you. I feel that some of you may have, again, a lack. Maybe it's not the decision that needs to be made. Maybe you don't have all the facts you need to make this decision. There's something missing, like pieces to the puzzle is missing. And for some of you, I definitely see some delays. I see some delays. And for some of you, I see that you feel that you're giving too much and you're not receiving what you're giving. So let's see what all these cards are about. So again, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you have Libra and Uranus, which currently is in retrograde. Now, if what I have said so far, and I like to do this before I clarify, if what I have said to you so far does not resonate, please make sure that you look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising. Okay. So now we're going to see what's really going on with your emotions and people being indecisive when it comes to money, or you could be waiting on a message. You have to be patient. Message pertaining to money. Some of you could be waiting on money. So yeah, as I said before, your life is definitely out of balance. You wow. It seems like possibly, and okay, so it seems like possibly some people, or again, you're definitely not feeling that what you're doing is helping you out at all. You feel like you're giving way too much to one person, and not even one person, it could be multiple people. I'm getting multiple people. I'm getting the color blue too, but to multiple people, the number 22. But to multiple people, you're giving way too much to them. Or it could be work, it could be personal. I want to say this is more work related than emotional. Some of you are having some type of maybe some type of um, concerns at work that that bother you emotionally. Um, some of you also need to. I feel like some of you need to reconnect. You need to reconnect with yourself. Yeah, you need to reconnect with yourself. I feel that some of you are going through this right now with your money and emotions because you need to reconnect with yourself. Okay, so again, what's crossing some of you is still some confusion. You need like a peace of mind to help you get through. I feel like there's people around you that's not being honest and truthful. I feel like there's some backstabbing going on. I feel like you're in a situation where some of you are in a situation where you feel like there's no way out. Okay. Um, Now, for some of you, 2 to 3 years ago, or 2 to 3 years ago, what got you to where you are now? Or this could be presently for someone now. Um, you're dealing with people that are superficial. Um, there's something that you want to leave, but you're not leaving. You're not leaving. You're staying. Um, you need to follow your instincts. Okay, follow your instincts. Um, you see something in someone or something, but you're refusing to comply with what it is that you're seeing. You're refusing to do what it is you know that what is right to get away from the situation. Okay. Now, I said what's crowning you is some of your emotions are very raw, but I'm showing that your emotions are going to get better. I'm also showing celebrations, an abundance of celebrations, which is awesome. I love to see that. It's the Three of Cups. I love that card. So, with the Three of Cups, it talks about all kinds of celebrations. It talks about reconnecting with your emotions, self-soothing, um, self-love. Can also talk about weddings, proposals, not just emotional proposals, but work related, or I should say, not just relationship proposals, but also work proposals. So, talks about a lot of things when it comes to being and having celebrations. Okay, so for those of you that are feeling weak and feeling deceived, I'm showing that whatever it is will be turned around for you. You're just going through um, repetitive patterns. You need to stop going through your repetitive patterns. Have, if you have been feeling like you've been deceived, or if you've been feeling like things are not working out for you every time you turn around or do something, um, follow your intuition. Okay, definitely follow your intuition. Now is the good time. I'm showing that you need to do that now in the month of January, because divine timing is here for you. Divine timing is always here. It's just up to you whether if you're ready for it or you decide to go with it. It's really up to you. Okay? Yep. Time for that divine timing to kick in. Now I'm also showing that for some of you, again, you're not following your intuitions. You're not feeling complete. Maybe it's at work or in a personal life. Maybe it's finances, but something has you feeling very incomplete. And I was waiting for that. So this is what you have to do. Like I said, for those of you that continuously are feeling weak, you need to do this, because I'm showing that you're not doing this. Because if this were upright, this would tell me that you're getting the rest that you're needed and the peace and everything that you need, but you're not. You're not resting. Some of you are not resting, and some of you need to go into alone time. Some of you need to be by yourself. This is, you need to let your tower come in. You need to let divine timing come in and do what it needs to do. When your tower comes in, when divine comes in, it takes away everything and everything that is not, I repeat, that is not for your highest good. Allow it to come in. You're going to lose maybe some people, friendships, relationships, jobs, work, whatever. It's all because it's all because it's not for your highest good. Maybe you may think you're in a relationship of your life, or maybe you may feel you're at the job, of your life, but you're let divine let your tower come in. I don't know who this is for, but please let your tower come in. See the color blue again. I think I said that before. Let divine come in. The time is now. Okay? And in case that you people didn't know, even though it's man-made New Year, the New Year does not start until next week. I believe the 11th is the date, but it is Friday next week when the new moon starts. When that new moon hits, that's when the New Year starts. Okay? Just FYI. Okay, so now we're going to see what's deceiving us. Please show me why. The Six of Swords is here. Coming out in twos again. So whatever it is that's deceiving you or backstabbing you, I'm showing you'll overcome it. Oh boy, will you overcome it. You will have the strength to overcome it. Okay? You're going to have the strength to overcome it, and you're also going to have multiple blessings. But I know that this has to come in first. If you do not, again, if you do not break down and have this moment and allow divine to come in and do its job, you will stay stuck. You will stay in delays. You will stay in a what if. You will stay in regrets. You will stay in so much negativity. It's unreal. And I know this from experience. I know this from experience. But with the strength card being here is showing me and it's telling me, and you have the Wheel of Fortune as well. So, I mean, just by these cards being on the table the way that they are, even though you have the situation, let me keep up, even though you have the situations that you're having, and if and when you allow divine energy to come in, and it's now, you need to allow it to do it now. Go into your hermit mode. Just for a day or two, cut off social media. Cut off, watch movies that make you happy. Maybe even go outdoors and do things that make you happy, but stay in your own energy, meaning do it alone. You know, if you if you have kids, if you have grandkids or whatever the case may be that make you smile, go get them, you know. Spend as much time with them as possible. Smile as much as possible. Take them outside with you. Go into nature. Take walks somewhere peacefully. I mean, if you're able to. Or just sit on your porch with them when it's peaceful, wherever you live at. Now, I'm also showing that some of you are also either you're manipulating someone or someone's manipulating you. And again, you're not getting rest at night, or someone you know is not getting rest at night. And it's due to money issues. Um, you're not thinking clear. You feel like you have no control. Um, but again, all of this could go away. Your indecisiveness, your anxiety, not being able to sleep. All of this can go away if you allow your tower to come in. Please allow your tower to come in. So what's in delay for some of you right now is that some of you are expecting money. I think I said that presently. Some of you are expecting money, it's in delay. And some of you are, I'm getting that you're looking for a job. And I'm showing that the job is in delay. Now, overall energies again is that someone feels that they are not receiving what they're giving out to others, and delays. And you're going to keep having delays until you go into your hermit mode and allow your tower to come in. Now you have the sun in reverse in the first deck, and you have the sun reversed in the second deck. Delays. It's a delay. You're going to stay in delay until, once again, you decide that you want and allow your tower to come in. You have to allow your tower to come in. You're not in balance right now, Libras. And you are the balance. You come into your own reading. You did come into your own reading, Libras. You did. But you're not in balance now. You're not. You're not balanced at all. You're scattered. Some of it has to do with money. Some has to do with relationships. Some has to do with jobs. You're not resting. You need to go into the hermit mode, because these will not be here for you. The Empress and your strength card will not be here for you upright if you were not able to get through this. You're able to get through this. You have to trust and know that you will get through this. You have to have faith. You have to have faith. And I don't know if I showed this to you already too, but you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So all of this together, okay, new beginnings. All of this can happen for you, but it's your choice. I can't make you do anything you don't want to do, but you need to submit to divine energy, allow divine energy to come in, allow your tower to come in and remove people, places, and situations that are not for your highest good. Trust and know the process. It is not an easy process. I know this from experience, but it is worth it. The process is worth it. And you are worthy. You're worth it as well. Okay? So I'm going to pull out what your angels would like for you to know or work on for the month of January, Libra. Okay, so this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2020. What is it that your angels would like for you to know or work on? Yep, your heart, your Cupid. Okay, and it says, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love and all of its glorious aspects. This card comes to you because the angels see your desire for romance. Instead of fixing the externals in your love life, they assist you internally. See, you have your angels to help you as well. The angels say that romance springs from falling in love with life itself. When you let the angels awaken this love within you, you naturally attract and experience more romantic love in your relationships. Hallelujah. Love yourself. And that is also a process that comes into play when you go through your tower, when you go through rebirth. You learn to love yourself. Now we'll do the monthly affirmations for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2020. Okay. Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life. You did have the wheel of fortune down here. And path of least resistance. Okay, this is your affirmation. And I will read your affirmation. So your affirmation is, I accept and embrace the new possibilities it brings. I am flexible and open to new ideas. I create pleasure in my life. I look at life from a balanced perspective. Mm-mm-mm. I celebrate life and dance my way through it. And so it is. Next, we're going to do what divine energy would like for you to know or work on. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2020. This is such a thick deck. I like these cards, though they are the truth. So reassess. All right, divine energy would like for you to reassess. Mm-hmm. Just 1 second, please. These are not in alphabetical order. Apologies. Okay, so your divine energy is calling you to reassess your direction. Wow. Slow down and Get clear about your intentions. You're leaping before you look. What are you doing without consideration? What is taking your time without fulfilling your heart? Step back and decide step back and decide where you are going and what you are doing and why. Do not drift under the influence of others or your own fears. Check in with your true self. Where must you pull back and, if necessary, turn around? As a divine being, you are free to create the life you want, but you must be mindful of your choices and be faithful to your true path. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope y'all heard that. I hope you heard it. Like I said, these cards break down the reading so that you can understand it. Mm-mm-mm. Now for your monthly oracle. And this is the last card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2020. 2020. Let's see what your monthly oracle is. Gotta trust the process, Libras. Gotta trust the process. Let's see. Dragonfly emergence. Dragonfly emergence. Let's see what that is about. What is your final card going to say to you? It says you are in a intense process of emergence into the next cycle of your life. Unlike more gradual shifts in awareness you have experienced, this one is happening quite rapidly and can somewhat unexpectedly without any pauses for contemplation or indecision. You may even think that you are unprepared for such dramatic changes in life, but you are prepared and can put to use the experiences and wisdom you have accumulated up to now. Life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. Time is now. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, others, and your community. It calls for you to shed yet another layer of your ego filled defenses and let go of any illusions of being less than who you are. This period of emergence is one of the broadened consciousness and heightened perceptual capacities. And since it is inevitable, it is best to surrender to the flow and allow yourself to gracefully move into the next cycle of your life. And so there you have it. Everything in a nutshell. That's why I love these cards. I'd like to thank you all for your time. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Come back at the end of January and see if any of this resonates with you, but I have a feeling that it already does. Please like, share, comment. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to know every time that I upload a reading. I have enjoyed your reading. It's very, very comforting for me to be able to give my feedback through the cards as well as using the cards. Again, I'm available for free. Well, I guess free. Spirit said free. I'm available for Spirit. What are you doing? Okay, for Libras, I'm available for free readings, and I'm also available for a life coach. And again, a life coach is spiritual, um, to help you and assist you in finding your way. And I can be contacted once again at spiritualdivine22@gmail.com. Thank you for your time. Divine love, light, peace, and energy and blessings to you all. Happy New Year again. Happy New Moon, which is next week on Friday the 11th. And stay blessed. Thank you.